Today, on Beyond, it was the happiest day of her life. It was also her last.
Her ex-boyfriend showed up at her house and just started shooting her.
Now her bridesmaids want to communicate with the murdered bride. Plus,
if she didn't want me, why didn't she just give me a way to be adopted?
Bitter feelings boil over when a daughter confronts her deceased mother. Today, on Beyond. Using his extraordinary psychic ability to communicate with spirits, he's transformed lives by unlocking mysteries and sharing secrets from the other side. James Van Praagh, best-selling author, renowned medium, and your connection to the world beyond.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I welcome everyone here in the audience and all those at home that are watching today. Thank you very much for joining us. Let me start over here. Did someone lose a mother named Margaret over here? May or Margaret? Is your mom passed over? Well, may I come to you? Because she wants to speak to you. Sorry, can't hold back.
But
Hold on. I want to tell you that there's some connection with an M.A. There's a Mary, there's a Margaret, there's a Maggie, there's a something with May.
Marguerite.
Pardon me?
Her name was Shirley Marguerite.
Marguerite. All right, well, I'll accept that. That's good. That's
like
good. You can stay
still her?
standing.
I stand or okay.
Just relax. I also want to ask about your father also, because the father figure there. Okay?
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yes, I
Okay,
do.
you'll be all right. We'll go slow, all right? We'll go slow with you. Jack, someone...
Oh, God. That's my grandfather.
Well, he wants to send love.
Okay.
Okay?
That's my... yeah.
Jack is controlling this. Don't worry.
Thank you, because my mother's weird.
You're telling me your mother's weird? But you have to understand, Jack is right behind you, and Jack is controlling the situation. And the way I want to say that is because he wants you to know that it's going to be all right.
Okay.
And that you have nothing to worry about when we talk to them. He said, this is very important. I brought your mother here for you, okay? Because Mom needs to speak with you. Because Mom, when she was alive, she thought of herself a lot.
Oh. No, you know. Oh, yeah.
I do know. So let me tell you. This is her one chance, her one opportunity to come back and say she's sorry, okay? Because your mother gave you nothing but pain when she was alive on this earth. And she's saying to me, I thought too much of myself, and I didn't think of you, and I didn't think of how you needed things emotionally, because she threw you out way early on in your life.
Oh, yes.
Understand?
Yes.
I know.
When I was 6 years old, she put me.
I know. She put you away, she's telling me. And she's sorry she did this. And this is her opportunity to come to you and say this, because she said you've had nothing but nightmares since she's passed, and it's been horrible. And she's talking about the different marriages that were involved, like 3 marriages or something, or
Well, there two,
more.
yeah. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
No. There are a lot of marriages, so leave it at that. And your mother is feeling responsible for part of that, because your mother doesn't feel like she was able to be the right mom in a way to teach you things and encourage you and nurture you. You understand? She has to say she's sorry, because she's telling me where she lives now, it haunts her all the time how she treated her kids badly.
It should.
Well, it does. It does. So she's asking for your forgiveness. You understand? She wants your forgiveness, and you've got to find it in your heart to forgive her. Please.
Okay.
Because you know what? That'll help you in your life. Because you would want someone to forgive you as well, right?
Yes.
Okay? Do you have 2 children?
I have one, but
Of
my
your own.
husband's almost like a child. I mean,
Did your mother have 2 kids?
yes.
That's what it is. Thank you. Drama, drama, drama all over. Okay. Well, let's try to sort this out for you, okay? So you can leave here today feeling better. Okay? Your mother's talking to me about the problems you're having with her brother, and it stems way back. It stems back to your childhood. It also stems back to when you feel very, very alone when you were a young woman, and you felt on your own, and he wasn't there for you. And I'm going to tell you something about your mom. Your mom also suffers from a mental disorder. I feel with your mother, she was very depressed, And I feel like she also never received love in her life from her parents, and in turn, she didn't know how to love you. You understand?
Yes.
So you really can't hold that against someone if they didn't know how to love, right? So this is where we have to go with her, because I want you to understand why she couldn't give love, because she didn't know what love was. And you wanted so much love, and she couldn't. So we have to forgive her. And we have to teach her from our example on the earth, right? How we live our lives, okay? I want you to write to your brother, and I want you to send him a card or a letter and tell him you love him. This father figure comes in and said he's apologizing, and get very emotional with him. He's apologizing. He too was not here when you were growing up. You have to be the one to show the way to heal. And all you want to do is heal. All you want to do is heal. And all you want to do is, you're asking so much for forgiveness and healing from your family and for you. So first thing we do today is forgive our mom and the father and your brother. And that's the best thing you can do. All right?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to leave you with that, okay? God bless you.
Thanks.
Jack, someone.
Oh, God.
Jack.
Yes. This was
Who is Jack?
unbelievable. He's my grandfather, but there is, like, absolutely no way that he could have ever known that. I mean,
Why?
because I've never talked about him. I mean, not my girlfriend. It was supposed to be for her.
Because
she
that's a
comes in.
random name. Anybody
know.
could be Jack.
I know.
But
And
there's no way.
There's no way. And my grandfather's been dead since I was 13 years old. There is no way.
This is her one chance, her one opportunity to come back and say she's sorry, okay? Because your mother gave you nothing but pain.
I didn't know how much she hated me till after her death. When I found out, just a lot of stuff came out of what they did to me. And I thought she liked me because I would take her, like my husband and I would take her on trips with us. And it was never enough. She just used and used me.
She threw you out way early on in your life.
She sent me away to a boarding school, and she didn't need to. We were living with my grandmother and my grandfather. That was Jack. And she had a regular job, and she got rid of me. And the one thing that I've even been saying to my husband lately is, if she didn't want me, why didn't she just give me away to be adopted to maybe somebody that would have liked me?
Candace, when James said that your mother is looking for forgiveness, how did that make you feel?
It's hard. It's nice, but I'm glad she figured it out. But, you know, why after death? You know, I mean, it would have been nicer to have been loved when you're with the person.
So let's try to sort this out for you, okay? So you can leave here today feeling better.
Does help put closure. Really does.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
An ex-boyfriend gunned her down just minutes before her wedding, and her nieces witnessed the murder.
She was like your mother. She wanted to be your mother.
Next on Beyond.
Gladys Reichardt was minutes away from walking down the aisle. She was about to be married to the man she loved. But her ex-boyfriend wasn't about to let that happen. Let me stress, the piece you're about to see was taped before the show. No one in our audience, including James, has seen it. Gladys Reichardt's nieces, Marie Ann and Letty, tell her story.
My aunt's name's Gladys Reichardt. She's the type of person that would do anything for anybody if they needed her. The day she was killed was her wedding day, and our whole family was present. Just before we were able to get on the limousines from her house to head to the church where the man she was about to marry was waiting, her ex-boyfriend showed up at her house and just walked in the house suddenly and just started shooting her.
He got what he deserved, so...
Thank you, and I'm sorry.
He got 34 years in prison.
It happened so suddenly that day on such a happy occasion that, you know, I never got to, like, just talk to her one last time.
Thank you very much for being here today. I hope that you're welcome. I hope I'm able to help you. And you are Marie Ann? Mary Ann. And Letty, is it? Letty, I'm sorry. And I know you're here today because you lost someone in your family, your aunt, is that right? And on her wedding day, is that, she was okay, killed? She's murdered, okay. So I'll do the best I can with you guys as far as trying to reach her and have her come through, okay? All right, so you ready to begin? Okay, so we'll try our best, all right? Are you okay? All right, honey. So let's see what we get. This lady standing behind you who's connected with your mother. I know, is this lady your aunt was connected with your mother? Was she mother's sister?
Yes.
Okay, well, she's coming in to talk about your mother here, and she's the mother side of the family. She's also connected with the father, her father, okay, and she'll about her mother as well. Now, is her mother in spirit as well with her? Or is mother's here? She's not doing well then, because her mother, she's talking about her mother being separate from the father in some way. So, I don't know what that means, but her...
My grandfather lives in New York. My grandmother lives in Dominican Republic.
Okay, well, there you go, separation, because it's a separation between them. And is there anyone named George? Anything named George or Georgetown? Or George?
No, I don't
Don't know that?
know.
And what about Gladys or Glad? Glads.
Gladys, that's her name.
That's her name?
Gladys.
Gladys is her name?
Gladys.
Okay, well, that's what's speaking to me then. Gladys is here, and she's talking to you. She said, I'm here. This is me. This is me. This is me. Okay. She's also told me about some brothers that she has, and I don't know if one of them was not able to come to her wedding, or was there...
He was in the Dominican.
Okay, because she said he wasn't able to get there, and we were hoping he would make it, but he couldn't make it at the last minute or something. Came up, couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Understand? She's talking to me about you guys were her, like her kids. You guys were her like her own kids.
She helped raise us.
She helped raise you. She was your mother's. She was like your mother, and you know, she was like your mom, and she, you know, she wanted to be your mother. You know that, because she kept on saying that. She kept on saying that.
She had no daughters, so.
She had no daughters.
Son.
What she wanted to be, you were like, definitely like her kids. And she says, I'm like their mom. And I know, she's telling me also you kept something of the wedding. Something of the wedding. I'm not sure what this means. Did you guys also, were you a part of the wedding?
Yeah.
And did you keep were you in a dress, the dresses? Did you have the dress? And did you keep those or something?
Yeah, we had
Oh, okay. She's telling me now that she's really sorry. She's very, very sorry. Sorry about what happened. She's sorry. Did this happen? I know it happened on a wedding day, but I don't. Is this a church? Was this at a church?
No, it was.
Was it outside? Was there something outside? Did she get killed outside?
It was in her home, but
Was it
we
her
had
home?
been coming in and out taking pictures with all the bridesmaids. And
I keep on seeing steps, and I'm seeing steps.
In the front of her house, there was a staircase.
I keep on seeing steps, and I feel like either someone is there knowing about this, and they know about her, and I'm telling you, it sounds really weird, but I feel like her husband-to-be is involved in some way as far as either knowing someone, or it's weird how it happened. They caught the person that did this, please?
Ex-boyfriend that did
Okay,
it.
I was the ex-boyfriend. But he knew the husband. He knew.
There was problems, yeah.
Yeah, he knew him. She's telling me that he knew him. He knew of him. He knew of him.
When they were dating, he had come by the house and like broke a window, the ex-boyfriend.
Okay, because he knew the husband-to-be, the fiance.
That's how he saw him the first time.
Okay, well, that's what I'm being told here, okay? And the name of Thomas, something, Thomas?
Her brother.
That's her brother, okay? And wanting to give love there, okay? Please give love there. Give love to everyone. And I was something Cece, Cecil or Cece or Celie, something like this, Celie or Cece. And she's about everyone back home where she is. She's going, I want to go back to the islands. We were planning on going there on my honeymoon, going back home. You understand that?
Yeah, they were going on vacation to my country.
Okay. I know you carry a picture of her in your wallet or your bag or something because she said you have it with you.
Yeah, I do have money.
Okay, you have it with you. Go on. And she wants me to tell you that she's able now to be your guardian from where she is. And she said, I haven't gone anywhere, really. I haven't really gone anywhere. She said, I'm still your teacher. She's still your teacher. That C name, is there a Carmela or Carmine?
Carmen.
Carmen,
Her
who is
sister.
this? She said, that's who the C person is. I'm like, okay, thank you. I don't know what it means.
Oh, dude.
And I want you to give her love to her. Her birthday's coming up soon.
Yeah.
And she wants to wish her happy birthday. And she said, I'm going to give her a sign. I'm going to give her a sign for her birthday present. I know that this, yeah, she's telling me that the wedding was delayed because they were just getting married one time. They had to stop that and do it another time because they had to read, you understand this?
Fast, yeah, so she had to.
Okay. I'm really, your mother is her sister, is that right? And she really loves her sister to death. She really does. She loves her to death. And she said, you know what? She can't do anything wrong in my eyes. And no matter what people say about her, because people have been bad-mouthing your mom. You understand that? And she said the family's been split on that. You know, there was a separation of the family because of your mom and because of her situation. You understand?
Yes.
And that, don't worry. She goes, I love her, and I'm taking care of her, too. And she's definitely an angel. She's definitely, your aunt is an angel. But you're taking care of your mom also from heaven because your mom needs help. I think you're going to, you know what, it's really interesting. I think that you're going to take care of her boy. I really do. I know it sounds weird, but you will. in your own way. And I think you're going to carry on her, that's beautiful. You're going to carry on her legacy, if you will. How she took care of you, I feel you're going to take care of her son now. And I know you made a promise to her, because she said to me they made a promise that they would take care of him. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
And she wants to thank you for doing that. Okay? All right. Hope it helps. You okay, sweet? All right. You're welcome. Okay. All right. Okay, sweetie.
The nieces react to the reading and remember a pledge they made to their murdered aunt.
I promised her that I would, like, always be there for him no matter what he does.
Next on Beyond. Their aunt was murdered on her wedding day, and James was able to connect with her from beyond.
She's talking to me about you guys were her, like her kids.
Now her nieces react to that connection and to the thoughts revealed in the reading.
Let's talk about your aunt. She was like a mother to you. She had no daughters.
We have a very close-knit family, so when my aunt first came from the Dominican Republic, she lived in our house with us and our mom. So it was just the two of them taking us to school. Ever since we've been little, she was like a mother to us.
She's telling me that the wedding was delayed.
It was running late, like the day of the wedding. We were still in the house because everything was running late for us to get to the church.
And we took a lot of pictures, a lot of video, and that's why we have so many. Before it happened, we have a lot of memories, thank God.
But there was a message that he said about it being delayed, and she also wanted to get married before, so she had been waiting for her wedding her whole life. So that's how it was also delayed. Like
That C name, is there a Carmela or Carmine?
Carmen,
Who's
her sister.
this?
That he got the name was a surprise, but that she mentioned Carmen, that wasn't a surprise. That's like, Carmen helped her raise her son also. Like they're very, very close. Carmen doesn't have any of her own children, so they've just been close and helping each other forever. They just got along really, really well, and she just came from the Dominican Republic recently, so I'm sure she knows that she's here now.
Who is Carmen?
A sister. My aunt's sister.
Your aunt's sister.
Because people have been bad-mouthing your mom.
There was a lot of question about who informed the ex-boyfriend that she was getting married, and he alleged that it was my mother, and my mom's been having a lot of guilt about that, and
She wasn't sure if he had found out because of something she did, but she doesn't think so.
my aunt was just like reassuring my mom that she loves her and, you know, she forgives her, like everything is fine, she's looking over her. That's gonna be important to my mom.
I think that you're going to take care of her boy.
There's a promise to make him stay in touch. He's having a hard time with it, and he's not keeping in touch with us, not visiting. And we're the ones who try to hold him into the family and have him continue to be part of the family.
When I think about my aunt, or, you know, that's the only, like, link that isn't settled, really, like my cousin not being able to express himself or, like, get over what has happened or, like, deal with what has happened, really. So I've always, like, whenever I think about my aunt or talk to my aunt or whatever, pray to her, then I'll just say, like, just help me bring Davis back, and, you know, I promised her that I would, like, always be there for him no matter what he does. You know, if he pulls away, I'm still gonna, like, hound him until, you know.
I'm sure that's going to make your aunt really happy. Thank you guys both
guys.
so much for
Thank you
being
very
here. And you're both very lovely. Beautiful family. Thank you.
Since our taping, Gladys Reichardt's story has touched many more lives. Her story is featured in the October issue of Marie Claire magazine. On September 26th, the first in a series of marches against domestic violence will be held in New York City. This march will commemorate the 3rd anniversary of Gladys Reichardt's death. If you'd like to be part of the Beyond Show audience and have a chance for a reading with James, call our toll-free number, 1-866-88-JAMES, or go to our website at thebeyondshow.com.
I just want to leave you with this thought that, you know, we come back on this earth, this is our schoolroom here, and we come here to learn lessons of our own choosing, really. And we're here to learn about ourselves, whether it's about loving ourselves, loving one another, and we put ourselves in experiences and situations that sometimes are very, very difficult, and we wonder how we're going to be able to get through them. Well, I tell you, because you've made that choice to come back on this earth and to make something of yourself and to help one another, you will get through it. There is no end. It goes on and on and on. And you should give yourself a pat on the back for actually coming here and trying to get through it. And I will say one more thing. You know, we come here as strangers. Let's leave together as friends. And as always, forget what you know and you believe what you see. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. And your father's over this way, okay? And the grandmother's behind. Oh, you have a big family.
It is.
It's a big, big family.
A lot of them are up there.
I know. Well, I know that, honey. You're going to tell me. I know. I see it.